Hey YouTube, it's your beekeeper here. Saturday, March 17th. Midday right about now. I just got back from a 30-mile drive. 30 mile in each direction, which is nothing out here, quite honestly. Skippy back there is starting to unload this thing. So let me shut you guys off. Let me get everything shut down in here. I'll come back to you in just a minute. Well, the first thing you're going to notice about this project is a log splitter. Yeah, just scammed this on Craigslist. I think it's a scam. We'll find out if we can get this engine running. Allegedly it's got some kind of rod knock in it, or it's noisy or something, but it allegedly run. The guy couldn't get it to run while we were there because I wanted to actually see the hydraulics work. I went there assuming that the engine was dust. He was very clear about that, but he couldn't even get the thing to fire, so I could not see the hydraulics working, which just knocked the price down even farther. So we're gonna mess with this real quick, and it's perfect for what I need. Yeah, the ram doesn't tilt, it's not a doesn't tip up, but for what I paid for this thing, the wheels are round. For the most part, it looks like they hold air, and I have another engine in inventory. I can swap it out. So let's start messing with this. I'll come back here in just a minute. All right, here we're at. Skippy's already. We verified we have spark in this engine. Yes. Carburation issue. I don't hear any knocks in the engine. Yeah, pull the carb apart. Alright, we're going to grab some tools for the carburetor apart. So here's our recap. When this was listed on Craigslist, it was listed with a dead engine. He says the engine runs, but it has an internal noise. Sounds like it needs to be rebuilt, maybe a rod knock. Fine, I went there with that intention. I think he had it listed at a pretty fair price, which is what got me there. It's extremely simple, and it's extremely narrow, which makes me happy. I just didn't need a big, incredibly complicated monster up at old Rancheroonie. Now when we got there, I asked him to start it up because I wanted to watch the hydraulics work. He couldn't do it. He couldn't get it to start. So all that does is increase my ability to negotiate for a better price. So Skippy and I stood there, we hummed and hawed, we dragged our feet, and we got it for what appears to be an absolutely screaming deal, and it appears to run. What have we done at this point? We've cleaned the carb, pulled the jet, we got the butterfly, the throttle control unstuck, and I came in with this little wire brush and just kind of cleaned the general rust off there and just oiled it, because that's what I had. I was going to go get grease, but the oil was there. So this is going to be the first pull after we got the carburetor back together. And go. Well, I don't know how it's going to run, but it should have. You sprayed WD-40 on the carb. It's going to burn for a minute. A little more throttle, maybe? that choke off?
Choke off, that's all the way down to the throttle.
Choke off and idle. Man, that'd be gas.
Watch, I can fix it.
It's fine, I'll put a little something. Okay, he's gonna fix it. A little something. Gotta give it a good blowout with air because there's a lot of stuff coming out from the cylinders, the cylinder cooling fins. We got to do something about this shifter. This has got too much. Yeah, it's too heavy, and it puts too much momentum. When this return button hits here, it swings it past, and you guys, I don't know if you saw it creeping that way. So this is an aftermarket deal. They broke the little nubbin off here. I might come up with something cool for this, or maybe I'll just remake. I could just rebuild this entire arm, right? Yeah, or at minimum we'll shorten this just so it's not that much momentum, because it really puts quite a swing in on that thing. Well, there you go. There'll be one or two other videos of this. I'll mess around with this guy here, maybe some general cleanup if you guys think that's interesting. We're gonna leave it in the back of the truck for right now, but that's my almost free Craigslist log splitter. That is so exciting. I'm so happy. This will save my back. Not that I don't mind busting logs, but dude, I'm making a movie here. Like, he's so important. Yeah, is he twist and angle? Anyway, I've spent my whole life busting logs, and I don't mind making little logs out of big logs, but this will just speed up production. Pretty cool. All right, this is the end of this video for now. Gotta go, gotta run. See you. Well, that was extremely effective. Of course, you know, the first thing you do is you bring down the rounds that you don't want to split by hand. And it handled it. It didn't even split that one. That's cut through. That's this, which you can see is not really straight and it's been sharpened a million times. But it actually cut the wood. Oh man, talk about a time saver. Digging it. All right, now I gotta go, gotta run. See ya. Ooh, termite.